Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to Math Matters, and now today we are going to do maths from chapter 12, which is collection and arrangement of data. Okay, now at first you will ask me, Miss, what is data? Math often deals with data sets, and these data sets are often just collection of numbers. These numbers may be result of any statistic, measurement or survey, or the recorded information normally. And I am going to give you a small what should I say, example for that. You can see that I write down the name list and the scores. Suppose this is the scores of PSC student. Okay, Rupali got 98%, Riya got 100%, Jashra got 100%, Aditya got 95%, and Arnav got 89%. Okay, I have a little bit problem saying the number sometime, messed it up, like 98. I will say it 98. Well, not always, it's just a little bit time. Okay. Okay, so this is actually data of this student. Okay, number, group of number, a set of number, which actually proving that the percentage of numbers they got. This is called data. If we make a table over here, I am going to show you, wait for a bit. Here, this, don't mind if they are not equal. Because I am doing in hurry. Okay, this is our data table. Okay, the collection of data, or we can arrange them also. Okay, I am going to show you more, please stay with me. The first thing I gave you an example of data table. Now I am going to tell you about telemarks. Okay, telemarks are just small sticks which we use to keep track of data on a table. Okay, as I have shown you that table before, we can make that kind of table for more important records. So just that one, that telemarks we use to keep a trace, okay, or track, keep a track on that table. Each stick represent only one unit. Okay, so for 1 we will give this kind of 1 stick, for 2 unit we will give 2 stick, 3 unit and 4 unit. For 5 you can see that we have to draw 4 stick, then we have to cut from right to left, just strike it out. So it will means that it is 5, and if you want to write for 6, then you need to add another stick, and for 7 2 more stick with 5, like this. Okay, if you have to write down 10, what will happen on that time? If you have to write down 10, you have to write down 5 for 2 times. Okay, after writing this 5, then you will got 4 more, then the next 10th unit you have to strike those 4, then 5 and 5. Okay, this is how you are going to mark them. Okay, for that part actually you need your book, and what we are going to do, we are going to fill up with by using this picture, as I cannot show you all of them together for a little bit problem. So what you have to do, you have to count by yourself and write down the standard vehicle, motorcycle and bus and CNG telemarks. How to do it? Let's see. What I do is, bicycle is already done. Okay, bicycle part is already done. So let's count the bus first. I am taking my pencil, strike out bus 1, 2, 3. So for bus 1, 2, 3. Another thing what you have to do, basically what we like to do is, let me show you. As I am going to write down the car, I am going to strike one car, write down one car over here, 1. If you type for second one car, I am going to strike it out and give another stick over here. Per car, per unit, 1 stick. another car, another stick, another car, another stick. I have already given 4 stick over here, the last car over here, cutting this one down, and let's write it, strike it down. Okay, this is how we write down 5. Okay, the next one I am going to cut down 1 CNG. I got 1 CNG, write down 1 CNG over here, 1 unit. And do we have another CNG? We don't have another CNG, so we are not going to write more. Okay, now motorcycle left, 1 bike, motorbike, cycle, another, and 1 stick, another bike, another stick, another bike, another stick. Please keep it in mind, don't write down stick on other boxes. It will make if you don't be careful, then you may make mistake, and we don't want that kind of mistake. Another bike, another one, another bike. So as I have written write down 4, so I am going to cut down for 5. And another thing I want to remind you, that if you are doing this kind of math, please don't talk like me. Okay, it will give you more opportunity to make mistake. So this kind of math, another bike, another, this kind of math you are supposed to do with proper concentration, full concentration. Okay, because we don't want to make mistake. Now what we are going to do, we have done the tally mark over here for by using this page, and now let's convert the tally mark into number character to remake the table and add the total number. We are going to write down like 3, 3. Here is 5, we are going to write down 5. Here is 6, we are going to write down 6. Here is 3, 3, 3, 3, write down 3. Then CNG 1. And after adding, let's see what we can find out after adding. We find out in total 18. Total number. So from tally we can get numerical number, and after numerical number we have to add them. Which, let's see, solve that one. Which one of the vehicle is most used? Most used, the most greatest number is 6, motorcycles. So what we are going to write down with pencil, please, nothing else. Why they write down motor? I have no idea. Motorcycle. Which one of this vehicle is least used? Only one time used is CNG, so we are going to write down CNG. CNG. This is the both answer. Okay, this kind of math, this will not come to your exam hopefully, because this is there are much more important maths than this one. Now what I am going to say, I am going to say random number of fruit. Like I will say orange, then you will give 1 tally mark on orange. If I say apple, you are going to give 1 tally mark on apple. Okay, this is a task I am going to give you as a homework to see that you actually did it. Okay, actually did it. So what I am going to say now, I am not going to mark over here, because you are going to, I am going to see that you did it correctly or not. So let's say it. Banana, apple, banana, guava, orange, orange, apple, banana, guava, guava, apple, banana, banana, orange, apple, orange, 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 banana, orange, orange, guava, orange, orange, guava. Okay, done. The numbers I have gave, you have to tally mark, then write down the number, then write down the total. This is your task. For now, I am going to definitely check them, don't worry. Okay, the next page we are going to talk about is bar diagram. The bar diagram is the most important part, you can say, and also interesting one. Okay, so what is bar diagram? It's a diagram where we use bar to show the statistical data arrangement. Okay, for this one you can see that the number of absentees of class A in different days of a week is given in the table. Here is the table, okay, on the right and on the bar diagram below. Let's find out how to read them. First one, on Sunday 6 students was absent. On Monday there were 4 students, and Tuesday 2 students were absent. Wednesday, oh my god, it's the most active day, no student were absent. And Thursday it is 8 students were absent. Okay, so let's see this vertical axis. This one we will call vertical axis. Vertical axis actually shows the number of students. How many number for 1, here 1 unit, then 2, then 3, then 4, there is a 5 1, 6, 7, 8. Per square is actually showing you 1 unit. Okay, per square is showing you 1 unit. So as Sunday there are 6 students were absent, so what we will have? 1 student, 2 student, 3 student, 4 student, 5 and 6 student. This is why there are 6 on Sunday, and this is actually number this axis, horizontal axis actually show you the name of days. So Sunday, Monday for 4 students from here, and Tuesday 2 students, and Wednesday none, actually everybody was present, and Thursday 8 students after 5, 6, 7 and 8. Each boxes for 1 unit. Okay, this is how we are going to show. And bar diagram, basically seriously I really like them. I really like them. I hope that you will also like them. Okay, what is the title of the bar diagram? The title of the bar diagram is the number of the absentees of a class A. Absentees of class A. First one, you have to write them on copy. I am not writing it right now, but I would like you to write down here. How many students does 1 mark on the vertical scale represent? 1 student. 1 vertical mark, 1 student. 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 mark, 4, 5, 6. This is how 1. Okay. On which day were most of the students absent? Oh my god, most of the students. See, the biggest one is on Thursday. So on Thursday you are going to write down Thursday. That's it, your answer is Thursday, nothing else. There is 1 and there is the, for 1 number, that is the answer. Just this line you have to write down. On which day were all students present? You can see no absent student means all students are present. Already I gave you the answer. Okay, so this is the writing. You have to write down Wednesday. Done. So this is how you are going to introduce your bar diagram. And the next video I am going to show you how to draw it. Okay, and for this class I am just taking a break, not a break actually, I am taking your leave. Take care, bye bye, and wait for next class, because there will be much more important than this class also. Right? That doesn't mean that this class is not important. Shush. No. Next class will be much more fun. Inshallah. Take care. Bye bye.